Yo, what's going on, guys? Yamata here. This week's countdown is my top 10 anime movies. I enjoy watching an anime movie as much as I enjoy watching an anime series. However, sadly, a lot of anime fans don't watch anime movies. You might be someone I'm talking about. So I definitely recommend checking out some of these movies. With all that, let's not waste any more time and start this countdown. Starting off at number 10 is the Air TV movie. Centuries ago, Kana, a princess and the last of a winged race, was held prisoner in a castle and she was feared by the rest of the world. However, when she met a soldier named Ryuria, what's going on? Of her wishes to see the outside world and to find her mother. Yuria attempted to fulfill these wishes. However, his efforts were in vain as Kana was sealed in the sky through magic and cursed to be in pain for all eternity. Hundreds of years later, Yukito, a descendant of Yuria, comes to a quiet town 1 week before the annual festival with the hopes that he can make some money. However, when he meets an unusual girl named Misuzu, he is reminded of what his mother once told him. When you go out on your journey, if you find the winged girl's reincarnation, you must use your power to set her free. At number 9 is Trigun Badlands Rumble. 20 years after meddling into the bank heist of a notorious robber named Gashback, Vash the Stampede is heading towards Maka City. Rumors say that the legendary thief might appear there, causing an enormous influx of bounty hunters in the area who want to collect the 300 million bounty on his head. This is a follow-up movie, so to really understand what's going on, it's recommended that you watch Trigun the anime before watching Trigun Badlands Rumble. At number 8 is the Trinity 7 movie. This movie begins when Arata inadvertently touches Lilith's grimoire. Suddenly, he is enveloped by a bright white light and a girl appears before him. Having no name, Arata names her Lilim, and she treats both Arata and Lilith as her parents. At the same time that she appears, something changes in the world. The Forbidden Eternal Library awakens. In the library is sealed the ultimate culmination of alchemy, the White Demon Lord. The White Demon Lord plots to eliminate Arata and the Trinity 7 to claim the position of Demon Lord. Bristling with untold power, the White Demon Lord attacks Arata and triggers a desperate crisis where Arata and the Trinity 7 must save the world in this last battle. At number 7 is Strike the Witches the movie. In 1945, Yoshika Miyafuji, who lost her witch powers during the Strike Witches' last assignment, has been studying to become a doctor. Shizuka Hattori, one of her cadets in the Imperial Fuso Navy, then arrives to deliver a message. Yoshika is to be transferred for study abroad in Europe. Once again, to really understand what's going on in this movie, it's recommended to first watch the Strike the Witches anime series, then this movie. At number 6 is A Letter to Momo. Momo is a young girl who grew up in a big city. However, following the premature loss of her father, she has to move with her mother to their old family house on a remote island. Here, time seems to have stopped. Old wooden buildings, holy shrines surrounded by trees, fields painstakingly carved out of steep hills, and no shopping malls. Needless to say, Momo is not too over-enthusiastic about this new environment. Most of all, her heart is still feeling uneasy about an unfinished letter left by her father. A letter that contained only 2 words. Dear Momo. What did her dad want to tell her? At number 5 is the Blue Exorcist movie. The atmosphere in True Cross Academy is lively and boisterous in the days leading up to the grand festival held once every 11 years. During this time, Rin Okumura is entrusted with the responsibility of suppressing the Berserk Phantom train. In the midst of his mission, he meets a devil whose appearance is that of a young boy. Overall, I thought this was a really good movie. However, please note that this does not exactly follow with the anime series of Blue Exorcist, it's more or less a side story movie. At number 4 is Clannad the movie. Okazuki Tomoya is a third-year student who doesn't take his studies seriously, always late for class, is seen as a delinquent by the rest of his classmates, and needless to say, he doesn't have too many close friends either. But Tomoya seems to not mind, until one day he meets a girl, Nagisa, who was left alone without friends in school because everybody she knew already graduated. What a clumsy girl, he thinks at first. But he finds that he can't leave her alone. And so, with helping her, he meets a few other girls from his school. Although he doesn't care much about them at first, he soon opens his heart to them as they get to know each other better. At number 3 is the K-On! Movie. Graduation draws near for Yui, Ritsu, Miyu, and Tsumugi, the 4th third-year students that are members of the Light Music Club. They, together with Asuka, decide to go on a post-graduation trip. Their destination, decided by lot, is London. Before watching this movie, I highly recommend to watch the K-On! Anime series. This by far is one of my most favorite music slice of life anime and movie. At number 2 is Kimi no Na wa, also known as Your Name. Mitsuha Miyamizu, a high school girl, yearns to live the life of a boy in the bustling city of Tokyo. A dream that stands in stark contrast to her present life in the countryside. Meanwhile, in the city, Taki Tachibana lives a busy life as a high school student while juggling his part-time job and hopes for a future and architecture. One day, Mitsuha awakens in a room that is not her own and suddenly finds herself living the dream life in Tokyo, but she's in Taki's body. Elsewhere, Taki finds himself living Mitsuha's life in the humble countryside. In pursuit of an answer to this strange phenomenon, they begin their search to find each other. Taking the place at number 1 is Sword Art Online, the movie Ordinal Scale. In 2026, 4 years after the infamous SAO incident, a revolutionary new form of technology has emerged, the Aguma, a device that utilizes an augmented reality system. Unlike the virtual reality of the Nerve Gear, it is perfectly safe and allows players to use it while they are conscious, creating an instant hit on the market. The most popular application for the Aguma is the Ordinal Scale game, which immerses players in a fantasy RPG, with player rankings and rewards. Following the new craze, Kirito's friends dive into the game, and despite his reservations about the system, Kirito eventually joins them. While at first it appears to be just fun and games, they soon find out that the game is not all that it seems. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this countdown, feel free to check out some of my other countdowns, and until next time, take care.